Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers ready to get it on in our ball game. Phillies on the road. Aramis Ramirez, a big hit clutch player. Today we'll watch him. Glad you could be with us. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Starting pitcher is going to be Chris Narveson. And as he gets into this Philadelphia lineup, Steve, strategy-wise,
Chris Narveson on the hill, a guy that's been a little bit of a late bloomer, starting to figure out what he is as a pitcher. When his command came along, so has his success. Working ahead on the count is critical.
Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking lineup-wise. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, I'm looking at Mr. Consistent, and that's Chase Utley. Injuries the last couple of years have slowed him down a little bit, but he's still one of the better contact hitters in the game. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark. When he plays a full season, you can count on 30 homers. Not many second basemen can give you that.
And it's Jimmy Rollins leading off the game.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. 0 for 3 lifetime off Narveson. On the way. Ball. Good eye by Jimmy Rollins. Stays in, and it evens it up.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Good spot for the changeup that time, 1-2.
Well, he just couldn't wait for that changeup to get in the strike zone. You can't try to chase it. You have to let it come to you.
And Jimmy Rollins goes down swinging. That is strike 3.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking west.
Now's a good time for a quick look at the Brewers and how they will be positioned on the diamond. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, the most underrated part of fielding to me is being able to do it consistently day in and day out. Alex Gonzalez is just that. He is consistent. Not the big flashy play, although every once in a while he'll throw one of them in there. But the routine play, time and time again, he makes that play, and that's all you can ask from a shortstop.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. That one's caught.
But they haven't played perfectly. You pitch to your defense. They hit the right spot with a pitcher. And the outfielder is where he should be. They make the out.
And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down. He's got a .295 career batting average off the Brewers. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
That 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. So Chris Narveson gets him 3 up, 3 down. He gets through the first inning without a lot. And we'll get to see Joe Blanton pitching. He gets settled in for Philadelphia. Steve, what's he looking at here as he sees this Milwaukee lineup? Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. That's one away. We've got a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Brewers. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you figured it was just a matter of time for one of the better athletes in the game of baseball, Ricky Weeks, to put it all together.
Weeks, oh, he hammered. It is way out of here. Milwaukee's on the board. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Milwaukee with the lead now.
Swung on, that is hit. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down there.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll...
Ramirez, ground ball. Aramis Ramirez coming to the point now where consistency is going to garner him attention. Not the big splash, because that's not the way he plays the game.
Hey, listen, the NL Central knows him very well. He spent his entire career there. He's missed time during the course of his career, but he's never lost a season. He always seems to hit for power and drive in runs, and now he's a Milwaukee Brewer.
And Hart will watch that one up high.
Hey guys, take a look, and the Milwaukee Brewers only one of 3 teams in the NL Central or West that had a winning record against the National League East, going 20-14 against the East teams.
2 down, and the runners will have to hold at first and second. What do you think about that record against the East by the Brewers? While it was 20-14, Steve, they actually only have winning records against the Marlins and Mets.
And those two series, though, lopsided up, especially against the Marlins. The Brewers were 7-0 against them, dominating them in the series, and that's made up for the losses against the rest of the division.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. He swings and drives this one. This one to Victorino. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Nice way to get things started. The Brewers lead 1-0.
Coming to bat for the Philadelphia.
Great to have you with us. If you're just tuning in, a tad gray today, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any precipitation. Ryan Howard at the plate. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. Nothing yet in 4 ABs against Narbison. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that gets down Philadelphia's first hit. That'll bring up Hunter Pence.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Hit up the middle. Up with it now. Gets one at second. And that dude's set up the plate. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
And Mayberry batting. Fouled away. The pitch. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. The shutout continues in Milwaukee.
For the Milwaukee Brewers.
It's a nice day here. A little bit on the chilly side, but certainly not enough to detract from the game. And we've got LaCroix now coming to the plate. And Blanton's pitch misses inside.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
A swing line to left center, and it's through. That's a base hit. So that's going to bring up Alex Gonzalez.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with this single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
That one hit well. Victorino's there. That's one away.
Coming to bat for the Milwaukee Brewers, pitcher number 38.
It's Narbison at the plate. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
And Ruiz picks it up. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
I don't know what's going on down there. That's a mental mistake, and mental mistakes cause losses. You have to make plays.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Pence is there. And he gets over and grabs it with 11. The Phillies' 2011 season dominated exactly as everyone thought it would be. Holiday, Hamilton, Lee, team ERA 3.02, lowest in the major, Steve, in 20 years.
But it's not about the regular season. We have those kinds of expectations. It's about winning a World Series. And
here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Tremendous situation now for Milwaukee.
Well, continuing this onslaught offensively, that base hit now loads the bases. All kinds of pressure on the hit.
Swing and lined up the middle. And it's through. Right at the base hit to Braun. A run scores.
Now pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it, good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI nod. So there's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Weeks trying for the plate. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. And they bring him home. And they manage to knock in 2 runs. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
A chance to drive in a run here for Corey Hart. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Well, he'll ready. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Big offensive inning, 5 base hits and 4 runs. Milwaukee. And here's Placido Polanco leading it off.
Number 27, Placido Polanco.
And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. One 0 on the way. 1-0 pitch, change up in there. 1-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off Milwaukee. Swing and a miss on the ball outside. 1-2.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
There's Gamble. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Number 51.
And Ruiz settles in. Here's the delivery. Getting the fish for that one. 0-1.
You know, checking out the scouting report, it looks to me like he's going to come back with an 0-1 fastball right here.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Fastball got him 2 down.
That's a lot of movement there for a pitch at 87 miles per hour.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And Blanton's in the box. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. The pitch. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
Now it's time to present our player of the game. Hard to argue, it's the bat of Aramis Ramirez.
Well, the reason why you put a guy in the cleanup spot in the line is because he's the clutch guy. He's the guy you want up in those big situations. And that's how this game was decided today. He came up and he didn't disappoint, coming up with a big clutch hits to help his team win.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.